And there we go, guys. Sorry about the slightly delayed start there. For some reason, my Steam Deck decided not to follow my commands. Obey me. It will next time. Don't worry about that. How are you all doing? How are you all doing? Because I'm feeling rather fantastic myself. Yeah, fantastic. I think that is the best word for it. Yeah, just fantastic, which is unusual considering I've spent the entire day doing housework. Um, no, actually, we've had a really productive day, myself and Natalie. We have a house inspection on Friday, I believe it is. Tomorrow? That'd be tomorrow, wouldn't it? That's tomorrow, yes. Come on now, Duncan. Come on now. Get your brain in order. Yeah, house inspection. So we've been doing stuff around the house, and it's been a good day. We've got a lot done. Hey, Turtle, nice to see ya. How you doing, my friend? Yeah, and even better than that, we have news on SnowRunner next Wednesday. Less than a week. I must admit, I didn't expect them to give us this small. Like, this is the shortest notice that we've ever had of SnowRunner coming out. Playing SnowRunner. Nice! Getting prepped for next week, I see. But yeah, so all being well, next week we will be switching back over to our good old staple of SnowRunner. Actually, on that note, it comes out on the 31st, which is a Wednesday, which is not my usual stream day. Not yet, Turtle. Next Wednesday. Next Wednesday, Phase 12 starts. So instead of Thursday next week, I'm going to do a Wednesday stream on launch day for SnowRunner. Yeah, I think that will be rather good. So we'll do that, and yeah, that should be fantastic. But for today, and for you didn't know, you forgot. Turtle, I honestly do the same thing myself, so no need to feel bad about that. I am always forgetting things. But yes, so next week we'll be switching back to SnowRunner, which gives us today and Sunday to do as much as we can on the farm. Because once SnowRunner comes out, I'm going to be doing Wednesday and Sunday as SnowRunner. Or Thursday and Sunday as SnowRunner. Hey Bart, nice to see you. How are you doing? But next week, because it's releasing on the Wednesday, we'll be doing Wednesday instead of Thursday. I'll put a channel notice on or something like that, just so that you guys know. For those that aren't here right now, but I'll mention that again at the end as well. But yeah, so that leaves us today and Sunday to get as much done on the farm here as possible. Because like I said, then we'll be going to 2 days a week SnowRunner, and we'll be doing as much as we physically can until Expeditions comes out. And that's March... March... Was it 16th? I seem to have 16th in my head, but I can't remember if that's right. It's March sometime for Expeditions. So 3rd of March. Oh, that's much earlier than I was thinking. Right, yeah. Oh, excellent, Bart. Nice. Productive day as well. Productive days are always good. They're always satisfying, you know. You get to the end of a productive day and you're just like, I feel good about that. Brilliant. But yeah, so yeah, we'll have a month then in order to get as much of Phase 12 done as possible. And then it's the 5th. Okay, no. Still earlier than I was thinking, Turtle, but good to know. The 5th for Expeditions. So we'll probably do maybe a couple of weeks, kind of double Expeditions, to get a good start on that, and then we'll do kind of Expeditions and SnowRunner side by side sort of thing after that. So yeah, look forward to that indeed. But right now, we are farming, and as you can see, we have some planted field here. I have done a few things. I did another cut of the fields. Got some more silage, sold that, made some money, and bought. It's almost barley time, yes. So barley will be ready in a few months' time. But before the barley goes in, we're planting some oats because I bought something. I finally did it. Yeah. So I sold the 871, something like that. That the lowest horsepower tractor we had. I sold that, and I sold the old cedar. So we've now got these two beasts. This one obviously we'll keep for the time being, but I want to replace that with the big John Deere one. But whether we'll get round to that in this series or not, I don't know. But this is the one I replaced the cedar with, and that's because it does everything. Pretty much. Well, apart from the root crops, it doesn't do the parsnips and the carrots and that kind of thing. But that's fine. But yeah, it's like a combined planter and seeder, which is pretty nice. And as you can see, it's pretty big as well. And because it was pretty big, I decided we needed a new tractor, so I got us a New Holland as well. Pretty fantastic, I will say. So, what we're going to do is we're going to finish off planting this field, which hopefully shouldn't take too long. Not with this big, beefy thing. Green tractors are the best. I just enjoy a lot of tractors. I enjoy a lot of them. Although I will say probably the New Hollands are my favourite. I am a fan of blue. As you might tell from my channel paraphernalia, blue features heavily in all of my logos and such like. Yeah. Probably my favourite colour, I would say. Although I do like a good purple. Purple's nice. As are other colours in the right circumstance as well. But yeah, so we're going to get this planted up with oats, because what I want to do, as well as buying the whiskey plant, I want to buy the beer factory, but I also want to buy the cereal production, because we can do oatmeal. Seems as though we have a lot of honey on the farm at the moment. I thought that would be something good to get into. So, we can plant some oats, get those harvested, combine that with the honey, make oatmeal, and then process the barley into our whiskey plant and our beer plant. That's the plan. First, we have to get these bad boys in the ground. And do that. Hey, nice, Turtle. You worked for John Deere. Awesome. What was that like? Were you involved in the selling of tractors or the maintenance of tractors? What did you do at the dealership? That's kind of fun, that is, I will say. Yeah, hopefully I have enough stuff in this thing. Might need to get some more fertilizer in here at some point, because it is chewing through that at a vast rate of knots. But it's nice to have a direct planter that actually has fertilizer as well. That's another reason I like this mod so much. Being able to do both at the same time is always good. Storeman and Yardman. Ooh, nice. So I imagine that was. Let me try and work that out. Storeman and Yardman. So I would suspect you were probably like in charge of inventory and managing where things were at the dealership. and maybe when someone ordered certain things, making sure that they were put in the right place and all that kind of stuff. I'm not sure. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, obviously. That's what comes to mind when I hear that. Ah! You see, sometimes I surprise even myself by being slightly intelligent. No. I'm usually good most of the time, but yeah. Yeah, no, Turtle, that actually sounds like a fun little job. I must say, when I was in charge of admin, I thoroughly enjoyed it myself. Ah, you're in charge of the deliveries and selling small things. Nice, nice. Actually, that sounds, as I was saying, that sounds a lot like what I did in my second ever job. I think it was my second job. I must say it wasn't working for a tractor company, but I did. Oop. Oop. Pressing the wrong buttons everywhere there. But I used to work for a mobile phone company as an administrator, and I was basically in charge of stock and contracts and paperwork and selling small things, and I actually found it very satisfying. I think it's just the way my mind works. I get a lot of good vibes off organizing things, having a system that I know and understand. When people came along and disrupted that system, I got very annoyed with them. Like, how dare you go in my storeroom without my permission? It's my storeroom. I know exactly where everything is. And you've messed it up. Get out. No, I wasn't quite that tyrannical, but it was annoying when people messed with my things, I will say. Probably would have stayed in that job a lot longer than I did. I think I was a store administrator for about 2 years? I think it was about 2 years. Yeah. But the company themselves, ultimately, I would have had to leave them because they went bankrupt about 5-6 years after I left their employment. But more so, they, whilst the store managers loved me because everything was where it should be, the regional administration team was less happy with me, which is weird, but there you go. I was too good for the role, I think. That's what the problem was. I put everyone else to shame. They kept trying to move me around from one store to another, and have me start again from scratch, And within 6 months, I had a system back in place and had everything exactly where I wanted it. If they'd only paid me a little bit more, I would have probably stayed in that job for the longest time. That was strange. It kind of popped up there. But no, that's I left that job to go to London to work as a fire safety engineer, which was far too much for me. Oh my lord. I thought I was ready for that job. I was not. Oh, thank you, Bart. Thank you. I do like telling a tale now and then, Let's see here. Shouldn't take too much longer here. It looks like we're actually going to have about enough fertilizer to get this done. Hopefully so, anyway. And then we'll probably just be time skipping for a couple of months to get onto the barley, because once we have the barley, then we will have everything we need to start the whiskey production. That's going to bring in some good money. Yeah, some very good money. Yes. Oh, end of last episode, I was having problems with the propane. I'd bought those ICBs with the propane in them, but I couldn't get it into this corn silo. Turns out this map actually requires another mod that has modded trailers, that's the word I was looking for, that can actually take the propane. So I bought one of those, installed that mod, bought one of those, and got the propane into the silo. And through the winter months, I will say it has been incredibly productive. I'll show you that in a minute. It's actually been more productive than I thought it was going to be. I think it actually broke the calculation. Alright, what are you saying there, Turtle? Selling diggers and loading shovels. Oh, wow. Crikey. That must have been an exciting experience, Turtle. Having to take care of the machinery unloading like that when you'd never done it before. That's actually very impressive. Kudos to you, my friend. Well done. Ooh, missed another bit. Which was interesting. I can imagine it was interesting. Yeah, I can imagine that being quite the experience. But hey, nice. Very nice indeed. Right. Always slightly too narrow, isn't it? You know, that's kind of how it always goes. Just a few little bits to do now, though. A bit here. Yeah. Second there, guys. There we are. Right. Time they sold everything from golf buggies to 30-ton diggers. That's quite the range of things. That is actually very impressive. Very nice, very nice. Right. That's the field planted. Good stuff. Let's get this back to the farm. And then I will show you guys how productive the corn dryer has been. Because, you know, we had that ratio. It was about 1,000 corn to 950 dry corn with the addition of a little bit of propane, right? And I worked out, like, how much propane we'd need thereabouts. You know, I got a couple of yeah, it's a big drill, this. You know, this is a big planter. But it's brilliant. I absolutely love it. I don't get the chance to use this particular mod that often, but it's a good one when I do. Now the question is, will it actually fit through here? think it just about will. Oh, yes. That. Beautiful. Okay. Leave that there. Oh, oh, uh-oh. Might have trouble getting it out again, but hey, that's a future me problem. Alright, so, yeah, the corn dryer. We put in about a third of the corn that we had, because the production is 2-to-1. Amount of corn to dry corn, 2-to-1. But as you can see here, we've actually ended up with 103,000 litres of dry corn, which has come straight out of the corn dryer and just gone distributed. But we only, I don't understand where this came from, because I didn't put that much in the silo. I didn't put anywhere near that much in the silo. I think I put about 40,000 in, 45,000, something like that, expecting to get about 45,000 out to match up with like the 2-to-1 ratio on the amount of corn we had. So we've got an immense amount of dry corn now. Okay, I guess. I don't know how that worked, but it did. Hey, babe. How's the room cleaning doing? So yes. So now we have a field of oats to go with our 2 fields of barley. And we really just need to fast forward time, because we don't need to slowly. I'll give you a hand once I've done here on stream, babe, so don't you worry. If you don't get much done, I'll come through and I'll give you a hand, all right, later on. But yeah, we just need to get through to June. Well, actually, it'll probably be July, won't it? Because we planted the barley late. So it'll be July that we need to get through to. Those videos are great. If you don't know what she's referring to there, guys, lawn transformation. It's videos on YouTube where people that run like garden tidy up businesses basically just go to properties that look like they need a tidy up, and they do it for free, and film it and put it on YouTube. And obviously, the YouTube ad revenue pays for what they would have done, and they get to do a good deed for someone that needs their lawn doing. And usually these lawns are ridiculous. Like the grass is 6 feet tall. There's like, half a car rusted in the backyard that they've got to remove and that kind of stuff. So it's really interesting stuff. Definitely check it out. Oh, you watch them on TikTok. Nice, Turtle. Nice. But yeah, we watch plenty of different things like that. We do pressure washing videos and various other things like that, where people are just making something good. Like we started watching. It started with us watching restoration videos. People like fixing a clock or something like that, or bits and bats like that. Really interesting videos. Really, really good, just for like something nice and easy to watch for half an hour. Anyway, I think we don't need to do anything else for the moment. Pool cleaning. Yeah, actually, we watched one of those the other day, Turtle. We did indeed watch one of those the other day. I think we're probably good just to skip ahead now. We might actually be good to skip ahead a few months. But we'll just have to see how this goes. Right, okay. Production costs. Wait, what production costs? What's running? Stop you. Productions shouldn't be costing us anything at the moment. Very strange. Oh, yeah, by the way, guys, this is something I did put down. I put down a water distributor and a well, just so that we can do some water. I got us a water tanker, and this is the propane tanker. It says water trailer, but it's actually for transporting propane. Yeah, let's have a quick look in the deals, see if there's anything. Oh, wow. big trailers. Never used one of those. I would love to use one of those, actually. Maybe I should do that sometime, because that's a big, bulky trailer. That is also a very nice trailer as well. Wow, weird that they both come up at the same time. Those are good as well, babe. Yeah, those restoration videos of utterly useless machines. So that's growing, but that's fine. Oh, we need to do the weeds on the oat field. When are the oats going to be ready? Very soon, actually. Same time as the barley, so actually we need to do the oats. They need to do the weeding immediately. So we need this boy. We need to do the weeding on the oat field, so that's ready to go. Thankfully, I already did the liming, but, you know. Let's get this refilled. Lot in that butt. This is definitely something that needs to be updated, I think. Is our kind of try and balance that on there, because we probably need all of this to do this. Hopefully this will stay on until we get to the field. Lovely. That's good. That's good. There we are. Trying to drive carefully is not my forte on this game. I'm used to kind of just flinging things around, and then stuff like that happens. Get back on there, you. Need you. Stay put. Alright. So hopefully if the weeds, once the weeds are done, then we can move on and we can do 3 fields of harvesting, which is going to be pretty good. Actually, are these weeds big enough for herbicide just yet? I'm not sure if they will be. Weeding medium. No. Okay, so we can move on to the next month and do the weeds then. Go, and marvelous. Ah, now they're big enough. Excellent. There we go. Okay, let's remove that off there, just so that it doesn't fall off. How much is in there? Another 500 litres. Okay. Hopefully that'll be enough to do everything we want. Yeah, I did the other 2 fields earlier, so that's fine. Those are now ready to harvest, but we aren't going to harvest them because they need to grow another month. Actually, yeah, totally, babe. That is definitely something that happens. You know, the poor playing rich and the rich playing poor. It's kind of like mimicry. Yeah, it's a bit odd. Yeah, especially for the rich. It's like, what are you doing? Just go and be rich. Stop trying to invade the poor's territory. They have nothing, but you know what they have. That being said, oh yes, definitely the grass is always greener. That being said, I think that any politician should live the life of a poor person for at least a month. You know, so that they know what they're representing. But let's not get political. Let's not. No, don't go there, Lynx. Stop making lobster and watercress expensive. Yeah, those were poor people's foods at one point. Actually, that is so. It's so strange how things like that come about. Because yeah, lobster and watercress used to be the food of the poor, um, and then it became trendy and became extortionately expensive. Salmon too. Yeah, salmon too. All these expensive foods are only expensive because they became trendy and the rich started buying them, and then they just stayed expensive. It's kind of sad, really. I would be all over salmon if it was cheaper, but it is far too expensive most of the time. I am. I don't ever think chicken will ever fall into that category, babe. Chicken is just far too like it's seen as just common. That's happened to stuff like guinea fowl and pigeon. You know, pigeon. What's all that about? Why would you want to eat a pigeon? Stop it. Crazy. Uh, oh well. Yeah, love me a bit of salmon though. Nice pan fried salmon with crispy skin. Ooh, that's some delicious eating just there, I tell you. I really need to get a spot sprayer on this thing. It uses a ridiculous amount of fertilizer without. Wow! But that's actually amazing. An entire species of pigeon went extinct in the US because they ate them all. Now, when you think about how many pigeons there are in the world, I mean, that's actually, you know, on one level, that's absolutely tragic that we literally hunted an a species to extinction that way. But considering how many of them there were, that people must have been eating a lot of pigeon to do that. That oof, that's a lot of pigeon that they had to have gone through there. Crikey. Ah, right. I wonder if I should send a truck or a tractor off to the store to get some more herbicide because this is gonna have enough. I've got another 500 litres in that canister, but we haven't even made it around the headland yet, and we've used over half of this sprayer's capacity. So I think we're gonna need some more. They must have been tasty. Yeah, they had to have been very tasty. No, don't eat the tortoise. That's not cool. Turtle soup and all that. Yeah. Not the turtles! No! Actually, having owned a tortoise, I couldn't ever imagine having, like, turtle soup previously, but since owning a tortoise myself, I could never eat a tortoise. I could never eat a tortoise or a turtle. They're too cute. Oh, wow. Okay. They were kept on ships. Huh. I suppose that does kind of make sense for that time period. Um, let's just refill whilst we're here. Yeah. No eating of turtles. Not on my watch. Okay. Actually, we might actually get round on what we've got here. It'll be close. But we might actually get round. Considering that the middle of this field is now a lot smaller. Really wish I had a spot sprayer on this thing. That's something I do need, but it can be picked up later. Then again, we are only going to be on this farm for another 2 streams, so you know, the chances of us needing to do weeding again at any point in time is slimmer than yeah, pretty slim, I'd say. Check the map in a minute just to see how much more of this field there is to do, because I don't think there's a lot here. Cream egg time. Only 2 more. Hey Groot, nice to see you. Food for everyone at the moment. But yes, Groot. Not sure if you were around earlier, but yeah, basically, with SnowRunner coming out next Wednesday, Phase 12, we'll be switching over to doing a couple of SnowRunner episodes a day, and then Expeditions comes out in at the start of March as well. So we'll have a February of SnowRunner and then a March of SnowRunner and Expeditions. But, you know, Farming Sim will always be a feature on the channel. We'll just be taking a little break from it for a month or 2 whilst we have some new stuff to do. Oh, definitely. But, you know, I am very much looking forward to the new SnowRunner. Very, very much looking forward to it. It's going to be great. We might do a little bit of Farming Sim here and there, Groot. You know, it just... there's a bit there that I missed. Just depends, you know. That'll be the strip just here, no doubt. But yeah, we've got a lot of new stuff coming in, so I wanna focus on that a little bit for a little while. How is that? Did I get it? Yeah, I got it good enough. That's good. No problem, Bart. See you soon. Still be in. Oh, that's good, Groot. You know, I mean, I do like my farming sim, you know. I do like it. And I definitely don't want to not do it, you know. But yeah, we have Phase 12 and Expeditions coming out in very rapid succession here. So there will be a little break. Missed quite a few little bits there. Let's go back and see if we can find... Just zap these bits here. Zap that. Go. There's a bit here. We shall zap that as well. There we are. Right, back to it. Farming Sim is definitely my chill out game. Yeah, for sure. You have a week to get the glades finished. If you want to finish that area before the new content comes out, yes, Turtle. Yeah, it comes out on the 31st. So yeah, if you wanna be up to date with the current content, you have a week to finish your current zone. That being said, I wouldn't rush, you know. You can always come back to that zone later on. Just shrink that down a little. Just a little bit here. I think that's good enough. There's a few little notches there, but I really don't want to have to start fiddling around trying to find them all. So I think we'll call that good. Head back to the farm, drop this off, and get into harvesting season. Because we will have 3 fields to do. That's rather a lot. Perfect. Oh, that's a crash. That'll teach me to look where I'm going. Right. This thing needs to go on the trailer. Where's the trailer? Over here. Fantastic. Right. Let's get some machinery where it needs to be. I haven't had a massive chance to have a look at that yet, Groot. No. I was watching some YouTube videos on it. I think I was watching Farmer Cop and Farmer Klein, I think it was. But a load of farming sim people have done it as well. Mr. CDP as well. I haven't watched his video yet, but I no doubt will at some point. Where's this harvester? There it is. Get this out. Oh, actually, let's drop that off. We don't need the corn header for this one. But it does look brilliant, you know. I actually love the addition of some more straw stuff. The pellets, you know, actually, it finally gives you a use. If you're not like going to do animals, you know, but you have a lot of grass fields, or if you have straw from your harvest, the pellet production is a fantastic little extra, you know. make some pellets, put it in a heating plant, and earn some extra money. I actually really love that, and I will have to do some experimenting with that. Yeah, it looks like a really good. I need to get tracks for this thing. Then it's at least a bit narrower. But yeah, I definitely need to have a go with that at some point because it looks very good. Let's cross here, and if I drop that there, turn around, try and squeeze past here without diving too far into the ditch. There we go. This round, liner on up. Up. Next, hold this guy. Fantastic. Right, quick look at the shop. Nothing I want. But yeah, so the straw harvest adds some nice balers. So we now have these beasties here, which is great. That's a new small baler. Looks very nice. We've got a new square baler, which is also very nice. And this little bale collector, you know, which allows you to drop bales off in little groups as opposed to having them all over the place. You can just collect. I think it only works with this guy. It only works with the square baler, but you hook it up and it kind of just puts 3 bales side by side and then drops them all together. So you can put three together, sort of thing, which is very nice. What was I suppose what you should actually do is just have a look here. Where is the pack? There it is. Got some new bale spikes as well, which are nice. These look awesome. I will say, very awesome. But yeah, this thing here is the really awesome addition. The pelletizer. Just turns straw and hay into pellets, and then from there you can. Oh yeah, and a foldable bale shredder. So you attach this thing to the side of this thing, and it'll shred the bales. It's awesome. It's really good. And then, oh, nope, not that one. This one. Then, even better than that. Yeah, these heating plants here that take straw pellets and wood pellets? Wood chips. It takes wood chips and straw. Oh, that is so good. Oh, sometimes you just do not have anything else to do with your wood chips. Now they've finally added production in the base game that deals with wood chips properly. And yet, obviously, yeah, it just produces energy. Which is great because, you know, that can be immediately sold. Really good. I actually really do like this. I'm kind of surprised that it's come out at this point, but hey ho. It's nice to have it, that's for sure. Right, okay, so we have a few months to go. Couple of months, yes. So let's get on to this harvest. But yeah, it's a fantastic little pack, you know? Very, very cool. If I was doing more on this map, I would definitely have a look into it. But I think we'll probably save that for the next map that we do. Speaking of, there's the thing. Subsoiler thingy, plough. Yeah, nothing of interest there. And I think we've just got one more month to wait now. Everything should be What's that field? Oh, that's barley as well. Ah, that's barley as well. How much would that be to buy? Oh, okay. Outside outside of my current realm. My next map, I'm actually thinking of going for. There was one released recently. What's it called? It's based on an area of Northumberland here in the UK. I can't remember what its name is, but I know it came out recently. CDP did a map review of it recently, and I watched that, and I was very interested in it. It's a smaller map, but it looks absolutely fantastic. So that one I'm considering. I'm always on the lookout for another English map based on real locations. I do love them. Right, one more sleep on and get through to the harvest time. But yeah, that one is high on my list. Nothing else on my list at the moment, at least not for now. I'd have to take a good look through the available maps. Yes, available maps. Let me see here. Look at that. Everything's ready to harvest. But priority is the barley. So let's get on in there. Let's get this jumping. It's harvest time. Da, 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 da. Northern Farms. That's the one, Groot. That is the one. That is the one. Yeah. Oh, wow. This is yielding really well. Look at that. 2,000 litres already. We're going to have so much barley. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. So we'll go around the headland if we can. Before this, wow, we're 20% full already. We'll go around the headland, put this on a worker, and then we'll take care of the rest of the stuff as we go round. Yeah, I need to buy a few things. I need to buy the cereal factory, that's what I need to buy. So that I can transport all of the honey there in preparation for receiving the oats that I will be harvesting as well. But that's not an immediate concern, because first we need to get this barley harvested. Well, very happy with this big header, I will say. Good machine, this New Holland. Very good machine. Go. Here we go. Good grief. We're 2/3 full. We're gonna have so much barley. The alcohol empire approacheth. Yeah. We are going to be swimming in booze by the time today is ended, I think. Good. Good, good, good. Just wish we had some more corn put in the facility, because now we're not going to have enough corn now, so but yeah, that being said, you know, we are going to be taking a small break from Farming Sim over the next couple of months. And who knows what new maps will get released. between now and then. Crikey, look at that. That's, what, maybe 2/3 of the way around the headland and we're already full? Oh, we're going to get so much barley. You get the forage wagon out as well, actually. Actually, you know, it's a shame I don't have more money because I'd buy that straw pelletizer and we'd fiddle around with that as well. Now, this field, what is it yielding? Is it... expected yield only... Wow, okay. It's only 92%. 88%. Still. That is some good yield so far. Yeah. Maybe I could rent that pelletizer instead of using the forage wagon. If we rented the pelletizer, right, we could build that production plant, put the pellets in, because we're not going to need all of this straw, because we've got lots of corn stalks for straw if we need it. You know, so all of this straw is basically just going to be stored and not used. That's all right, babe. Don't worry. Probably Groot, if we have enough time before the end of the series here. I probably will be doing animals, but I'm thinking we have a lot of corn stalks, which I believe I can use as straw. Leave. I'll have to actually check that out. I should test that before I do anything. Because if we can't use the corn stalks, then this straw is going to be useful for bedding. But I think we can use it in place of straw for TMR and stuff like that. So that might be useful. And then obviously we've got these fields for producing silage. Yeah, we'll have a look at that actually, just to make sure that that is a viable thing that we can do. Ledge bit off here. Then burst this back. This guy on a worker. Rest. Go. Look at you. There we are. Right. What tractors do we have now? This guy needed to go somewhere. What was I wanting to do? Oh, yes, this guy needs to pick up the honey. That's what this guy needs to do. Because we have rather a lot of it. As you can see. Probably far too much of it. Is that it done? That's it done. Right, okay. Oh, no problem, turtle. No problem at all. Oh, that's a... Oh, goodness me. That's a full grain tank already. I suppose it was nearly 80% done when we came up to it, so that's not actually that surprising. Wow. We've got another field over there as well. This is nuts. This is actually kind of nuts. There we go. Right. So, drop this off. This guy... Oh, yes, I know what I wanted to do with this guy. I'm going to take the... we're going to conduct a quick little test here using our forage wagon. Pop around to our silo here. We're going to grab some corn stalks, and I'm going to see if I can use them for bedding for the cows. Oh wow, okay, we have like 300 litres of straw as well. Corn stalks. There we go. That's enough just for the test. Let's go and find the fill point. I think it's one singular cow. Hello, cow. That's the empty. That's the food. You've got to put it in here, but there doesn't seem to be a trigger for it. Look, is the trigger inside, maybe? No, we won't get in here anyway. So that's definitely where we'd put the straw. Because that's the feed bowl. That's for manure and stuff, so... Cellar over there. Maybe we can't use the corn stalks. Maybe it has to be... Strange, there's no... no trigger for the straw. Maybe that's because we have to just blow it in there, like with a bale shredder. Oh, I've made a right hash job of that now, haven't I? Get over there. So maybe the corn stalks would only be useful for TMR then. Unless I just sell them. Just sell them. Either way, we do have like 300,000 litres of straw already in the silo here, so I'm thinking we're probably good for straw. So I'm thinking we might get that that pelletizer. Make some pellets. Then again, if we did that, how much would that production cost us? Is it expensive? Okay, so this is for making pallets out of the pellets. I think if I had that, I'd just be able to dump them straight in. Where could I put this? Here, maybe? Oh, oh. I didn't mean to do that. Damn it. Okay. I guess that's where it's going to sit now. I did not mean to do that. Okay. I guess we have a pellet factory. Oops. Gosh darn it all. Right. Okay. It's not the colour I want. Where is the right colour? So many colours. There it is. That's what I was trying to do earlier. I was trying to rotate this so that I could make a better kind of informed decision. But that's okay. I think it still works. Just have to trim the verge down slightly there. Trim that just there as well. Okay, well, fine, I guess. That's probably going to throw a plan in my works for the cereal factory, isn't it? Where is the cereal factory? It's the Lay's factory. Carpentry. Dairy. Bakery. Grain mill. Oil mill. Beer factory. Where's the cereal factory? Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's... How much is this place to buy? Ah. 110. Ah! Yes. Oh, wait, no, I don't have enough. That's okay, though. I'm not that far off. We can take out a small loan to get that. But one thing I do need to do then is rent the pelletizer. We'll just go for automatic reload. Just to save us some hassle. Lease that. Oh, 16,000. Cool. Okay. That's not too bad then. Right. So now we need to actually go and get that machine and bring it up here. We're going to put this guy on the trailer. Oh, looks like we need to unload this guy. Hey, welcome back, Bart. Pizza go nom. Very nice. No problem, Groot. We'll see you soon. Enjoy those little videos. Right. Let's get this guy going to... In fact, we don't even need to do that. What we can do is we can just reset this guy. Boom, like so. But then before we do that, get this hooked up here. load this guy. Got to keep this harvest going, otherwise we are not going to get our barley. Go. Right. Here is our brand new pelletizer. Honestly, didn't think I'd be doing this today, but it actually makes sense considering how much straw we've got. Let's have a worker bring that back for us. Set destination. Go. Away with you. This guy needs to get out of here. So we can keep the harvester moving. Then we need to take out a loan. There we go. 30,000 should suffice. And with that, this guy is now going to drive. How do we get in and out? Is it through here? It is. Right, okay. Okay. By the cereal factory. Boom. So we now have cereal and oatmeal, and here we go, you see. All of the delicious honey we've been producing. So let's get this guy going to... yeah. And go, my friend. That's not even all the honey we've got. We have more to come. Excellent. So he's on his way. He's on his way. Harvester is going nicely. What a productive period of time we are having here. Fantastic. So, this might take a while. This here harvest is not going to be a fast endeavour, shall we say. But I think it will be a worthwhile one. We now have... I love how this is literally just wood chips into power. Or straw pellets into power, should I say. Yeah, straw just into power. Fantastic. That's excellent. Doesn't even need water or anything like that added to it. We could actually get this up and running soon, I think. Yeah, I think what we'll do is... once we have this field harvested, we will drive down to the whiskey plantation, or the whiskey factory. We'll pop this barley into the whiskey plant so that it can get started. Then we'll go and harvest the oats so that we can get the cereal production up and running today as well. That is the plan. Just see just how much we can get going straight away. It's going to fill before it gets to the end, or is it not? Yeah, just on the vine, you know, Bart. It just grows, just Just bottles, just whole bottles of whiskey just growing on the vine. Blech. Why did you want to go that way? Mad fool, you have a whole field to turn around and you try to use my space to do it? How very dare. You know what I might do even? I think I'm going to empty this guy now and go straight down to the whiskey plant, the whiskey factory, because it's 1 barley for every 4 corn we have. We now have 50,000 litres of barley here, so I think that should be sufficient to use all of the materials we've got. We just follow this road down and then take a left. Ah, right, let's go. Then by the time we get back, that pelletizer should have arrived. Try that out as well. Whoa, 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 what the? Okay, that was slightly more exciting than I meant it to be. Right. Ba-ba. But I think the rest of the barley will probably go into beer factory. So we can afford to buy that. That only needs beer. That only needs barley and water. So the water's no problem at all. Certainly going to have an excess of barley. 58,000 litres. That's plenty for now. I know, right? No hops. What is this? Slowest. It's the slowest brewing beer in the known universe. Relies on natural yeast only. Crikey, this map is huge. Just look at the length of this road. Babe there with the spelling corrections. Oh. Ah, righty ho, babe. Right, you are. Okay. Let's get this whiskey plant up and running. And off goes the whiskey. Fantastic. Uh-oh. That would explain why neither of my vehicles have reached their destinations yet. They had a head-on collision. You're getting tipsy, Bart. Nice. That sounds just like me. I shared a beer with Natalie yesterday and got utterly legless. Yep, he's crashed as well, so let's just get him going. Set destination. Okay. Back to the farm. Before that harvester is completely full again. Ah, lovely. Ah. Oh, yeah. Crunch in the spine. Actually, speaking of crunch in the spine, had my penultimate chiropractic appointment today. I'm back once more next week just for a final kind of evaluation, and all being well, he says I'm free to go for the time being. You know, unless I have further problems down the line and need to go back for anything. But, yeah. Gosh, my back feels so much better. That is very true about you, babe. It is indeed. Some cab driving. Look at that. You hardly ever get in the cab of these things, but I think for these roads it's quite good. I think everything's arriving at their destination now. We get this guy back to the farm as quickly as possible. I can't put a worker in this tractor because it's from the dealership. Actually, buy our own tractor. To be honest, we need to buy another small, well, not small, but another medium tractor, I think, just to have something else on the field. But we can assign a worker to, unlike this thing. It's good for doing odd jobs around the actual farm itself, but not great otherwise. Can't go very far afield. Okay. Far afield. Haha. Go. Marvellous. The pelletizer has arrived. Fantastic. This unloaded, parked off to the side, and then we'll get the pelletizer in the field and pick up some of this straw, I think. Harvest is going well. Yeah, right. Guy here, I think. Oop. Oh, look at that. What a bridge. He's struggling a little bit here. Okay. Need to unfold it. No, we just need to turn it on. Lower the pickup. So is it just like a baler then? Ooh, crikey. Ooh, wow. This takes a bit of horsepower, it would seem. Ooh, wow, okay. Am I actually going to be able to pick this up? Crikey. Look at the speed, man. This is... Oh, wow. That is slow. How am I going to actually be able to get more speed out of this? Going downhill, yes. There we go. Okay, so that's the key to this machine then. Run it downhill only. That is very slow. I mean, it's cool, but very slow. I might actually want to get a baler and the bale shredder, maybe, attachment for this thing, just so that I can have this going downhill. It only runs at 10 miles an hour. Crikey, that is not fast at all. Glad I didn't put this on one of my smaller tractors. I don't think I'd even get 10 miles an hour out of it. Oh, the harvester's just got confused. There it is full. Wow. Important message in the Discord group there, babe. Let's have a look here. Memes. Always important images. Right, I think we're going to have to finish this ourselves because this is a very wonky bit of field here. Hopefully this will all fit in the trailer, and then we can get this guy over to the oat field, get that started. Then, barring any issues, get the oatmeal production started today as well. I think I'll be spending a lot of time between now and Sunday even, fiddling around with that pelletizer, because that's gonna take a lot. I wonder if there's another way that I could feed it other than bales. I could... With it having just a pickup though, it doesn't have like a direct input, so I wouldn't be able to like just sit it under a hopper or something like that. I don't think that would work. Oh, right. Go drop this off. Then over to the field. Ah, right. Let's send this guy over to the oat field. Check on our other worker. Set destination there. Oh, dude, what are you doing? Oh. Oh, I think this worker got slightly suicidal. No, no, bad. Oh, oi! Cars! Seriously, what are you doing? Don't you honk at me. I've just had a driver that's nearly committed suicide. I have not told them about my upcoming purchase, babe. Not yet, at least. So, it's not necessarily what I would say my purchase, but it's a treat that I'm going to be getting, because you know our friend has had a good bonus this year. But yeah, there's I've been wanting to get some Lego for a while because I've always loved Lego. But, oh my lord, what? Good grief! Seriously, come on! What are you doing? What are you actually doing? Get back on your wheels. Thank you. Jeez, oh man. So, yes, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by nonsense here, good grief. What was I saying? Oh my god. Yes, Lego. I've been wanting to get some Lego for myself for a while now. Because I do love Lego. Always loved Lego as a kid. And I had to get rid of it, basically. Didn't have the space for it at the time, all that kind of stuff. Didn't have the time for it, but I'm buying myself some. Or getting some bought for me as a treat. And I'm going to be getting the newly released Dune Ornithopter from the new movie. Looks amazing. In fact, I might even construct it on stream as like a special thing. Something like that. Who knows? See how I feel. But yeah, it looks amazing. And I'm kind of excited about it, I must say. Right. Post a pic to the Discord. I will. Oh, tell you what. It's not where I should be going with this. That is over here. Oh, you did. Okay, cool. Natalie posted a picture in the Discord. Yes, so I'm getting that at some point. Don't think it's been released yet. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'll be getting that soon. Very much looking forward to it. There we go. The honey is going in finally. Okay, wow, that was more problematic than I thought it was going to be. Let's reset that. And the trailer too. back to the shop. From here, this thing can come home. At least for now. I will need it to take the rest of the honey to the factory, but yeah, there we go. Stuff. Oh, you gave yours to your kid's sister. I think everybody does that kind of thing. Everybody kind of, or like most people, I would say, have Lego as a kid, and then most people give it away. You know. But yeah, I thoroughly regret giving away my getting rid of my Lego. I absolutely love it, and it makes me very happy to be getting it back. Getting some of it back. Making a start. But yeah, the Ornithopter is part Technic model, which is even more exciting because it's going to be super cool. It transforms and everything. Sorry, I'm being really nerdy. Right. Hold you out. Let's get oat harvest underway. Oh, wow, Bart. That must have hurt. That must have hurt. Yeah, Magic Alpha and Beta sets, they must be worth an absolute fortune now. But yeah, oh, that stings. That's really nasty. Well, we've all done it, because when I was younger, probably about 20 years, maybe just under 20 years ago, I sold all of my Warhammer that I had been collecting for like 3 or 4 years, and in today's money it probably would cost me several £1,000s to buy it all back again, the amount of stuff that I have. So yeah, it's that hurt too. Nice, Groot. So you can use the pellets for animals too. Ah, instead of bales, like to make TMR and stuff like that. So you can use like the pellets as a substitute for bales. That's actually kind of cool, Groot. Nice. Very, very cool. Very cool indeed. Ah, the troll ninja dolls. Yeah. Yeah, I think if we could go back in time and tell ourselves not to sell stuff, we'd be in a much better financial position now. It's like, no, don't sell all that stuff. It's going to be worth fortune in 20 years. Ah, babe, that sounds like a cool troll set. That is a cool troll set. Actually, Groot, the Gowl Baler? That... You make bales with the Gowl Baler. Yeah. I think the Gowl Baler... Are you talking about the one that takes loose materials and then makes bales out of it? The only issue with that is think I think the Gowl baler makes round bales, and the pelletizer only accepts square bales. I think. I don't know if that would be awesome if that worked, because then you could just pile your straw into the Gowl baler, and then just have the bale pop out and go instantly into the pelletizer. That would actually work well, but I don't know if it'll accept it. I don't know if the pelletizer only takes square bales. Suck if that's the case, obviously, but yeah, could be an issue, that. Oh, it had a round and a square baler. Interesting. That is definitely something to look into, Groot. That is definitely something worth looking into. That means that you could pick up all of the straw with a forage wagon and then just feed it through both systems. Whoa. It's too far. Right. Yeah, we need to drop those off in a minute. What are you doing? Stupid dude's just sat there like a lemon. Come on. Get yourself moving again. We need to drop this off. Yeah. Actually, Bart, speaking of like things that you can get in Lego sets that are definitely not licensed. Yeah, you can get a John Deere with a baler. It's actually let me show you guys. These, by the way, I have seen on AliExpress, so very much not licensed. But I've seen this tractor, the 8RX, with a big baler attached to it that you can get as a Lego set, which is cool. I've also seen, I think it's one of these. Oh no, or is it one of those, or is it one of these? No, it's one of these, I think. I think it's like a class like that with a corn header on it. That's really cool. Sure, I've seen some other ones as well. There's one that has a windrower and stuff like that. So yeah, you can get some very interesting Lego sets on AliExpress. Ah, the John Deere sets are licensed. Ah, interesting. Okay. But yeah. Steady on now. Goodness me. So much to do on the farm at the moment. It's crazy. I could do with another harvester, actually. But we ain't going to get that. But I definitely think I'm going to have to pick up all this straw with a forage wagon, because otherwise it's going to take an absolute eternity. Definitely not going to get it all done today, though. I will continue a little bit in the background, but I think we'll still be taking care of all this kind of stuff. In Sunday stream. So I think what we'll do is we'll use Sunday stream to wrap up this harvest, and then have a play around with some of the things that we can do. get all the productions up and running and all that kind of stuff. 'Cause, yeah, that's going to take a while. Right, pipe in, header on. Let's at least complete the headland whilst we're here. And then set this off on a worker. Yeah! This is definitely a great map, you know. That's what I will say. This map is fantastic. But, lordy, is it big. It is huge. Huge. Someone's arrived. I think that's the tractor finally arriving back home. Good. Oh. Ooh. The entirety of my leg cracking there. Crikey. Right. Good grief, babe. John Deere Forest Harvester for 40 quid. That is amazingly cheap. Crikey. Might have to have a look at that. But yeah. So, actually, in terms of that Lego, guys, when I get it, I will probably build it on stream as like an extra thing. Like take an afternoon and just chill, the beer and some Lego, put it together. You can join me if you're interested, that kind of thing. Don't know when that will happen. Don't even know when I'll get the set, so, you know, watch this space. And if it proves popular, I might actually do some Lego streams in the future. That would actually be kind of fun. I would actually enjoy that. You know, just building some Legos on stream. That would be fun. But, you know, I'm not going to say it's definitely a thing I'm going to be doing, because Lego is expensive. And as much as I would like to buy all of it, because I would buy all of it, that's not going to be financially viable for me. So, we'll see. But we'll play it by ear. You join depending on the number of pieces. I suppose it's like watching someone put a jigsaw together, isn't it? Right, let's put this guy on a worker. There we go. Off you go, my friend. And this guy, we're going to go and drop these pellets to our brand new pellet factory. Okay, so it dumps like that. Good to know. Oh, did you catch that? Come on. Get out of there. Hey. Caught on the edge of the bridge there or something. Bum. So, dump in just here. So let's put the pipe out. Drive by. And loading there? No. Oh, it is there. Right, okay. Oh, look at that. There's even a little animation for it to being scooped up into the production there. Maybe it would work better as just a YouTube video, you know, film the whole thing and then cut it down, put it to some nice music, you know, something like that. That might be something. I could do that. That would be fun. Right, let's get that straw production working there. Let's get this beastie back out to the field. Maybe. Don't know. I might have to do some testing with this thing, I think, rather than just taking it straight back to the field. Yeah, that's true, babe. That's true. What do you say? Let me see. Have a look. What's that you're getting, Groot? Right. Okay. That guy's working away. Oh, crikey, he is low on fuel. Look at that. We need to get some fuel for this guy. He has been doing a lot of work for us there. So this guy back into the farm. I will probably do a little bit of work on this farm before Sunday, guys, just so that there isn't quite as much to do when we get there. Oh, the straw harvest. Oh, nice. Excellent. Yeah, it's it's a good little mod pack, definitely. You know, definitely a good little mod pack, this thing. I will have a little fiddle around with it, I think, between now and next time, just to see what we can do in terms of like automating it. That would be awesome. It's just a circle. People that like Lego, people that like SnowRunner. It's just a circle. That's actually kind of that would be true. Totally. You know, you could probably get there's probably some kits out there for trucks, but I don't know if anything has ever been licensed in that respect. Right, guys. Diesel fuel's right there. Interesting. I wonder if I can just buy it from there. Right, so I'll progress the harvest a little bit. I'll probably harvest the linseed and the clover as well in the meantime, because that's ready to harvest. Get that working in the silo. And yeah, we'll meet back up on Sunday. We'll see what is left to do and where we can go next. And hopefully kind of tie up a few loose ends. I don't think I want to necessarily finish this particular farm. I think we could definitely pick this up later on down the line. Maybe after I've made a little bit of progress, got some more equipment, if I play for a little while and kind of expand the farm a little bit, we can come back to this place later. Because there's still so much to do on this map. Yeah, so join me on Sunday for some more, for finishing up this map for the time being. And then next Wednesday, remember, not Thursday, because SnowRunner releases on the Wednesday. So we'll be picking up on Wednesday for some SnowRunner instead of the Thursday. And then doing a few weeks of SnowRunner, which is pretty darn good. So, until then, guys, thank you very much for joining me. Hope you all enjoyed. And as always, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now, everyone.